Alright. Hello everyone. We are back doing some more predictions. This time around I won't have my face cam unfortunately because I forgot it at my grandma's, but should be back to normal after this week. But yeah, I suppose we can start. Obviously last time I did some predictions for the major. That didn't go too well. You don't need to look back at it. We don't need to do that. It went pretty bad for me. Especially my predictions on Gentlemates. We don't need to talk about that. By the way, though, if you want to hear me talk about Gentlemates a little bit more, I did make a video just the other day about the top 10 teams by the end of the last split. So make sure to check that out. But we can start with our predictions in NA. We got G2 versus Cold. Who are Cold again? Who are they? Nightya, Exorary, JD. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even recognize the names other than Nightya because I believe I played against him in a tournament a very long time ago, so I'm just gonna swiftly move in with a 3-0. I took a time to load in. Genji's vs Cheers. I believe Cheers were Sosa's team, Cam Kofer, I'm pretty sure, alongside him. But they are playing Genji. Genji and G2, for me, the clear two best teams in North America. I'm not sure what's going on here. It's having trouble loading. Luminosity versus Nets. Nets actually technically have an EU player on there. They've got Justice with Daunt and Taroko, but again, I'm not really expecting too much. I'll give them a game, sure, but Luminosity should still be winning that. OG deleted XD. That should be an interesting series. I think it definitely could be a good one. But I've not been too particularly impressed by deleted XD lately, so I'm gonna give it to OG. Obviously, I am OG biased, so I don't really like doing these NA predictions. Because of that, I'm always gonna predict them to do fairly well, but no. I think this one's more than fair enough. TSM Snowman. This could always be an interesting one. Snowman, they've got some great individuals, mechanically. Specifically, Scribbles reveals Frosty. It's pretty decent, but TSM, I think they've looked good. I'm gonna give them the victory here, 3-1. M80 Cloud9. Yeah, if you didn't know, Cloud9, they've picked up a team, not necessarily a flashy pickup, but they've picked up Lion Blaze and Neil and Percy, I believe it was, as their third. Yes, it was. M80 though sticking as the same roster with Nas, Joyce, and AJ. I expect them to continue to do well in the Swiss. Hopefully they can do decent in the playoffs for their sake, but yeah, I'll give them a 3-1 again. Space Station Rebellion. Ooh, now this is a decent one. Space Station, obviously that team that had, one of the most unlucky run in terms of Swiss than the RLCS, I believe, in terms of how good the opponents are that they're matching up with. And in my opinion, they were better than Luminosity, definitely, and probably better than OG as well. That they did lose that one matchup that they did have against them. I don't think they played at any other point against each other. But yeah, Space Station. They're probably looking to start off their split well, but I kind of feel like they probably won't start off that well. And Rebellion, they've been boot camping. And they're still adjusting. No change for Rebellion. I think everyone was expecting them to make a change just because of how quickly it went poorly for them, considering their qualifier 2 and 3. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to Rebellion. I'll give them a 3-1 even. Moist NRG. Ooh, Moist. Yep, Moist picking up Pirates on a Boat. And the Eris and 5-up, and they're going up against NRG. NRG have actually looked pretty good, I won't lie. They knocked out Dignitas, who were one of the the teams in contention for top 4 this split, which is huge, by the way. That probably means Dignitas do not make the major. Probably means that they don't make Worlds. So quite a huge blow for them, and I'm giving it to NRG. I think they played pretty good. I'm gonna give it to them. We'll say 3-0. We'll say 3-0. Why not? we'll give them a good game differential there. Round 2, G2 Rebellion. I'm gonna keep giving it to G2 here, but I'll give Rebellion a game. Genji, M80. I think M80 historically have always won against Genji in the Swiss last split, so maybe I should be giving this to M80, but I won't. I mean, apparently, Jack, you're gonna have at some point you're gonna beat Ojorias. You're gonna beat him at some point, so you know, better be here. I'll give them a game 5 victory here. NRG TSM. TSM have been really looking hot recently. They had a good qualifier 3. They've been looking hot in a qualifier, the open qualifier. Double elimination stage to be more specific here as well, sweeping Cloud9. So they've been playing pretty good, and because of that, I'm gonna be favoring them here as well. So I'm gonna give them 3-2 victory against NRG. OG Luminosity. This matchup did not go well for OG at the major. I think they're tied now in terms of matchups. OG versus Luminosity overall, 2-2 I want to say, though I can't confirm that, but they're close. These teams have always matched up fairly close. I think everybody knows where I'm going to go with this. So yeah, OG win in round 2. Alright, Space Station versus Cold. Again, I don't know who they are. I'm just gonna move on swiftly. Cloud9 Cheers. I think Sosa's team could do something here, but I'm still so I'm gonna give it to Cloud9. Snowman Moist. That's a pretty entertaining one. Poab. Andy Eros 5 up. I'll give it to Moist in game 5. Deleted XD net. I'm gonna give it to Deleted XD. 3, 1. Sure, we'll go with that. G2 TSM. We'll give it to G2 again. I have faith in G2 to continue to do the same that they have been. It's safe for Genji as well. I think they'll be OG. NRG to Deleted XD. I think this is a good opportunity for NRG to get some dubs. So I'll give that one to NRG. NRG's logo's not even like fully popping up here. It's a bit wonky. M80 versus Moist. Gonna give it to M80. Gonna say goes to game 5. Luminosity Space Station. I'm gonna give to Space Station. This is the matchup I want to see, and you know what? Why not? We'll give it 3-0 as well. Rebellion Cloud9. That should be a good match. I'll give Rebellion a game 5 victory there. Snowman versus Cold. Same story. I don't know what to expect from Cold, though I don't expect too much. So I'm just gonna give Snowman the victory. Net versus Cheers. I actually don't know what to go with this. Cam keeps getting memed on, but I think he's decent. I'll give him a game 5 victory there. Okay, upper round 4. Rebellion versus OG. In the past I've rated Rebellion. They've stuck together, which I really rate as well. I'm gonna give it to them. I'll give it to them in game number 5. TSM MHC. Ooh, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. Nah, I'm gonna give it to M80. I think they'll win. I'll give them a sweep as well. Why not? Space Station, NRG. And I'm gonna give this one to Space Station. 3-1. Deleted XD Cheers. I'm gonna give that to Deleted XD game 5 victory. Cloud9 Snowman. Gonna give this one to Cloud9 3-0, cause why not? I need to put in some sweeps as well. Luminosity Moist. I'm gonna give this one to Luminosity game 5 against Poab, now Moist. NRG Luminosity for top 8. Ooh, what a series that is. I really want to give it to NRG. I really do. But I'm not. I'm gonna give it to Lumi. I'm not gonna give it to NRG. I think Lumi were decent at the majors, so I'll give it to them. They were okay. They were decent. OG Cloud9, you already know where I'm going with this. 3-1 for OG. TSM Team Deleted XD, I'll give that a 3-2 as well. So yeah, there we go. That's my top 8. G2 Genji, Space Station, M80 Rebellion, OG Luminosity, and TSM. And now we'll go on to playoffs as well. G2 versus TSM. Unfortunately, TSM, you haven't had the most brilliant Swiss in the end there. It shouldn't be going to Game 5 against Team Deleted XD. That's the problem, clearly. But yeah, G2, they'll get their victory here, though I think it'll be a fairly close one. I'll give it 4-1 for G2. MA2 Rebellion, this is exactly the series I'd want to see. And I think it'll be really close. 4-3 for Rebellion is my take on that matchup. Genji Luminosity. Oh, no, not 5. I'll give that a 4-2. Why not? Space Station OG. Oh, this is a tough one. I mean, I've got to do it, right? I'm gonna back my boys OG, but that's a tight one. I'd very much be looking forward to see that one, because I think if you win that one, that is sort of, you know, if you win that one, you deserve to be top 4, I think. So yeah, I think that'd be a good match to have in the playoffs, Space Station versus OG. But yeah, looking forward to it if it happens. I'd love for this bracket to come true, because so far I think it's been rather an exciting bracket. So yeah, good Genji again over OG, G2 over Rebellion, but I think it'll be really close. And then for the grand final, I'm gonna back G2 again. Game 7. I think this might be a really exciting regional, or qualifier rather, for NA. So yeah, there we go. Those are my predictions for North America first qualifier after Major 1, also known as Qualifier 4. Other than that, I guess we could talk a little bit about SSA. Just for 1 minute here, is that there's a new team called Team Mobula, or Mobula, I'm just gonna say Mobula, who have VK Salen, Rubix, and Leoro, and I expect this team to be better than the team that got banned last split, or by the end of the last split, Young Money Clan. So I'm looking forward to Limitless vs Team Mobula. I expect that matchup to happen at some point, especially in the grand final. And yeah, I'm just hoping Limitless take it, and I'm gonna predict so as well. But don't be surprised if it goes to Game 7. I think that'll be a really exciting matchup to see. So very much looking forward to that. I hope my boys White Rabbit Gaming do decent as well. But yeah, that's all I have to say for today. Again, here's all my predictions if you want to see them. And yeah, I'll catch you later.